What is going on, everybody? Thank you for joining the stream today. For those of you that aren't aware, my name's Casey, aka Base Case, and I'm going to be streaming World of Haiku today. I've been doing it all week as part of the 30-hour gaming challenge for Stop Soldier Suicide, nonprofit, and they're running a fundraiser right now. So where we left off, we had just completed Network 5, I believe. Yeah, Network 5 in World of Haiku, stopped the second Trojan horse virus, and we are our second horseman virus, not Trojan horse virus, horseman virus. And now we were going to be jumping into Network 6 to look for the third one. Ooh, hey Jerry, hey Jesse. Southern Cali Mexican food. I'll have to hit you up later and see exactly where you're at. You gotta have all the tacos. Some of my favorites are fusion tacos, though. There's a place out in the desert that does Korean barbecue tacos. Delicious. Let's go ahead and get this started. All right. Lendwey is the planet's leading biotechnology and eugenics megacorp. It's also contracted by ABM to be their main vendor in bioweapons experimentation. Oh, this does not sound good at all. I'm hearing from LNW's network traffic that they're losing control of the biocontainment facility for the bioweapons research lab. The lab housing the Crown 49 virus has locked out LNW's control. The Crown 49 virus is a fatal airborne bioweapon that, if released into the public, will cause a deadly global plague within weeks. I just realized you guys can't see my screen. There we go. Now you can see my screen. This must be the pestilence horseman virus. We need to find the containment control server where it's most likely located. Use the ping tool to see if we have access to the domain lendwey.co. So let's go ping. See that IP? That's associated with the LNW domain. Use Nmap on that IP to see if there are any open ports that we can gain access to. Nmap, where was that? There's the IP address, 10.1.54.171. Oh, we see some helpful and interesting things here. SSH ports open. We can use a brute force attack which can guess the access credentials by trying multiple username and password combinations. For this, we can use a tool called Hydra. We can feed username and password word lists into Hydra, and it will brute force the login as on a specified port. I happen to have an old username from an AI friend in LNW's system that we can try first. Since we don't have a password, let's give Hydra a password list to try alongside this username. We'll need to give Hydra the username, the path to a password list file, the protocol, and the target device's IP. Here, let me explain. The command should look something like this. Hydra, -L to say that we're giving them a username, -P to say that we're giving a password list path, the protocol that we're using, and then : / with the target IP address. So let's look at the -L username portion of the command. The -L is a parameter that is case sensitive. When you use the lowercase l, you will feed Hydra a single specific username. If you use the big L, you feed Hydra a path to a username word list. So I'm sure we're going to talk about it right here. Okay. I have the username Hal3000. So we will use the small L. Now let's look at the uppercase P passwordless path portion of the command. The -P is a parameter that is case sensitive. When you use the little p, you will feed Hydra a single specific password. If you use the big P, you will feed Hydra a path to a password word list. Decker provided us with an awesome password word list, so we will use the big -P with its path documents rocku.txt. For those of you that aren't aware, the rocku password list is one of the, more well-known and common password lists for doing this kind of brute forcing. It comes standard on Kali, and so a lot of people just use it by default for labs and whatnot. Next, let's look at the protocol portion of the command. This is how the Hydra command will be speaking with the username, password, and device we're trying to access. This could take some time to explain. I would recommend you read up on it in your manual. For now, I'll tell you we need to use SSH as our protocol. And lastly, let's look at the target IP portion of the command. This is the location of the device that we're trying to brute force into. For this instance, it would be 10.1.54.171. So use this information and have a crack at executing the Hydra command to find the credentials for the SSH server. So we will go Hydra-L. The username was Hal3000 -P /documents /rocku.txt SSH ://10.1.54.171. There we go. Now, while we're here, let's go ahead and add a new thing of notes here, and we are in Lendwey. That was what? LNW? Oh my gosh. There we go. We're gonna make sure we copy this. I've said it every time since, and I'll keep saying it. In a real engagement, you're gonna take notes about everything. Copy and paste anything that looks like IP addresses, domain addresses, passwords, usernames, email addresses, anything that could be used to further advance yourself in a machine or in a network. So, best practice, even when you're practicing in something like World of Haiku, same thing. Jot down all your notes. Even if Rascal keeps the notes, I like to make my own notes because it's good practice for one, and then also if I want to add any additional notes of, oh, I've completed this one, or if I get a password hash and I cracked the hash, then I can just keep going. So now we have a username, Hal3000, and a password. Try to log into the web server. So now we will SSH Hal3000 at 10.1.54.171, then password, plus then if you copy paste the passwords, you can just copy paste them into your terminal. Hackerman says, we're in. My AI friend who gave me the username Hal3000 told me there was an employee sharing password-sensitive information. I guess there's a chat log saved in this web server. See what you can find. So let's go ahead and crack open the Fire Explorer. Whatsup.xml. Let's see if we got anything interesting. Oh, there's clearly something in here. Oh, this looks like this might be the chat log. Let's see. Oh, hey. There's something. Ugh. I didn't want them to be blue, but whatever. Anything else? Okay. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything else interesting in here before we continue on with the chat. Nope. Okay. Go back up to the main directory. I'll close that. I guess the rumor was true. Hey, 8-bit. Let's use this information to get further into the network. So, oh, mission complete. All right, 8 minutes, not too bad. Moving on to the next part of the mission, and I think they even saved. Did they not save that? Oh no, it just started us at the beginning again. Okay. We need to locate the device that is housing the laboratory containment control systems. We're in Lendwey's network now, and we only have a few minutes before the Crown 49 virus is released into the atmosphere. Oh, there's our wonderful timer. Scanning for accessible devices on the network is a good place to start. You can use an ifconfig and nmap combination to find our network information. Remember when we used it on the Agenda 21 network? Let's do it. All right. The Agenda 21 network had a net mask of 255, 255, 255, 0. But notice this net mask is only one set of 255. The net mask for Agenda 21's network had 0 at the end. With this information and the conversion chart in the manual, I obtained the number /24 for you to use with nmap. This network's net mask has 3 zeros at the end of it. The number I've obtained from this conversion, from our conversion chart, will be /8. To scan the IP address for this network, you will need to type nmap 10.0.0.0/8. Boom. Wow, there are a lot of devices here. Yeah, that's what happens when you have such a small net mask. You end up with a really large network. Let's see. Let's take a quick look at them. H3 Web. That's the one that we had already been in. We got no name. Lab with an SSH. That's helpful. ECF with an SSH. An admin device with nothing open. No name. Baseballer has SSH. We got another user with an SSH, another user with an SSH, no name, an admin with nothing, another admin with nothing, another admin with nothing. All right. Thanks, Jerry. Have a good one. Enjoy the tacos, and message me later. I want to see where you're at. Oh, yes, 100% OBS is better than slobs. It's not even a question. I'm still dealing with the restream here, but you know, when I figure out how I can yeet that out of here, it's gone. Oh, look, Rascal's saying the exact same thing that I just said a minute ago. This makes sense. The 3 zeros at the end in the net mask and the net mask number of /8 in the conversion chart tells us that this is a larger network than Agenda 21's. Hey, James. You'll need to search each of these devices to see if you can find the one that contains the laboratory containment control systems. That's odd. Some of those device names look like usernames. I think we should try those if we get stuck. Perhaps we can use these device names as usernames for Hydra and start cracking some passwords we can use for SSH. That was exactly what I was thinking, Rascal. Good idea. I will say, looking at some of these, something like ECF, That one could be a helpful one. All right, let's go ahead and baseballer kind of looks like it could be a username. Oh, you know what? Let me toss the IP address first. Go ahead and, oh yeah. Copy some of these over to my notes here. Get out of here, Hinta. Where was I? I did, okay. Something smells fishy? Yeah, no, I don't think I'll be doing any fishing. You know, I just don't have my rod and reel ready. But I will definitely be cutting off some heads to have some more grow. It's a Hydra reference for those of you that aren't aware. All right, let's do it. We're going to Hydra-L. We're going to use baseballer-P /docu. Ooh. You know what? I forgot something. Very important thing. Hey, Jenny. Something very important to remember that I mentioned yesterday when we were working with John the Ripper that I forgot to mention today. When we are running tools in an engagement, if you have SSH'd into one of you, a device that is not your own device, remember that you have to back out to be able to use your tools or your password lists. They're not on your other device. Yeah, exactly, James. You got to be careful what you use as your usernames. But also, I mean, a lot of us are on LinkedIn. Yeah, be careful what you put as your username in LinkedIn. I will, yeah, you definitely got to be careful what you use as email address, what you use for similar usernames. I'm looking at you, Discord. Or any gamer. A lot of gamers tend to reuse usernames. You gotta be careful. But using strong passwords and a password manager will definitely help with that. All right, so let's go ahead and back out because I was still in Hal's device. Now I can run Hydra-L with baseballer-P with /documents/rocku. We're going to SSH : / and we are going to, okay. Let's see, not all Hydra brute force attempts will succeed, since just like with John and password cracking, our success with Hydra brute forcing is only as good as our word list. If you can't brute force a login for a machine, it's okay to ignore it for now. So we're going to go ahead and try the next one. And something I love about this platform, and it's something that you can do too in standard terminal, it's just a little more difficult, is being able to copy paste. Let's see, we're going to try this. And if this one doesn't, So I've tried the 3 that I have. We'll try a different one in just a moment, but I actually have to step away for a second. I'm going to go ahead and leave the chat up, leave my awesome jazz music going. I'll be right back. I'm back. Does it sound, you guys aren't hearing the jazz? Oh, man. How about now? Can you guys hear it now? My bad. I thought I can hear it in my monitors. So I figured you guys could hear it. Turned it up a little bit. Like yesterday, I'm listening to, I got Norm Stockton hanging out in the background. Really awesome jazz musician. He's a great bass player. Really, still no. Oh my gosh. This is why I despise Restream. It's there now. Restream changed my default audio input. It should be there now. You guys should be able to hear the awesome jazz now. I hate Restream. All right. So we had 0 luck with any of those 3. Let's go ahead and see if we have any other ones that are open. We've got ECF here. We got the lab. And then we already did the web. So let's go ahead and let me know if it's too loud, guys, the music. I'll turn it down if it gets too loud. I turned it up thinking that that was the problem and why you couldn't hear it. So we've got lab, we've got ECF. Really good music. Let me see. What are we listening to? He has some really cool versions of songs. Like he does one of the Bach chorales, and he does a really cool instrumental version of Sunday Bloody Sunday. Not supposed to be loud. That was supposed to be up. I messed something up. Let's go double check. Good thing I caught it before I started trying to brute force things. That's supposed to be ECF. Here we go. All right, let's. All right, we are trying to brute force lab. Luck there. All right, let's go ahead and ECF. No. Okay, absolutely not. Okay. Well, that's literally what he just said. All right, let's see if we have any other word lists we can use. Why is that? Oh, that's why. Okay, hold on. LS, there we go. Hey, it has retained my hash. Why is it still doing? Okay, whatever. CD, documents, LS. All right, let's try password text. So CD, there we go. Let's try. Let's see, which one did I use for baseballer? Let's do it. We're gonna go back and redo. Haha! See? Oh. Haha. Baseballer, we totally could have used John. Forgot we had already prepped or already gotten that. Well, let's go ahead and again see if we can happen to find any additional other passwords here while we're oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Nope. This was what I was supposed to do. Aha! See, look at that. We try new new word lists and things start happening. Always remember that. Try different word lists. I've gone through and tried every single word list for some. Engagements, and you know, you'd be surprised how random you end up with something working. Alright, so we did, let's try lab. Let's see if we can get, I think we're probably going to be good. Yeah, I have a feeling we're not going to have any luck with ECF either, but we've got some passwords to try. Yeah, no luck there. Alright, well, we can start SSHing at least. This is a fun one, too. This is his rendition of Send in the Clowns. Starting at the top, every single user. We're going to start with one and SSH and see what we can find. Documents. Let's see, here's a chat. Nope. To print. Lab token. Hey, hey, hey. Guess what? We got creds. Let's see if we can read what this is for. Tests for the modifications. You'll need to head over to the genomic testing facility, log onto one of the lab devices. Lab, hey, I bet you we can use that here. I have not combined word lists or anything like that. Some word lists can get really long, and while we're playing the game here, it's a little easier to just crank through the different word lists because it's all simulation. When you're actually trying to brute force this stuff, it can take a long time to just run through one word list, let alone combining them all in. A lot of the times, if you have some of the longer word lists, like you'll have word lists that will say different lengths, small or short, medium, and then long or large. You try that larger one, it's going to have everything from the small and medium also. You're just going to have some extra ones in there. It just can take a long time. So we're going to save that information. That's probably going to be to the lab there. But let's go through the rest of the device here. Hurry up with the NDA. Let's see. No. There was one of our users. Historic homelessness. Let's see. Anything worth... Nope. No creds. No IP addresses. Any additional information on the... Okay. So let's go. Now we got a couple options. We can keep going through the users that we had, or we can just try and go straight into the lab computer. I'm thinking we're gonna probably SSH straight into the lab computer. Let's just do it. That's one of the things we're trying to do, is find that information, find out how to get into the control, the containment control device. So let's see if we can do that through the lab. All right, we're in the lab. Let's see what we got. Documents, clinical trials, satellite cells. Nope. Okay, go up. Temp notes, staff meeting. Hey, anything? Nope. Temp project, GI, donors needed. Stool donors. Sounds like dirty work. There's cybernetic gold. Okay, we got host information. Not the kind of host I was looking for. Definitely not. Okay, downloads. New hirees. Hey, okay. Let's see, provide for your cost, first use. Okay, that did not have the information I was hoping it would have. Trash. Okay. So that was not super helpful. So let's go ahead and keep going back. We did baseballer. Let's go with Francois K. Kong, SSH. At 10.99.222.105. And I have a hard drop in 15 minutes. My son has a soccer game. Nothing more fun than watching a bunch of little kids running around trying to play soccer. Okay, nothing in documents. Downloads, saved emails, inbox, huge favor. Okay. Tickets to a concert. Not the kind of favor I was hoping. Urgent reminder. Don't forget to reset username and passwords. Okay, we kindly ask that you reset them all. Forced update of all credentials. Okay, recently deleted. Let's see. Intruders were classified as an APT. I wonder if it was Flaming Donkey. Let's see. Oh, Cozy Bear, not Flaming Donkey. Dang. Sent. Nothing. Okay. Down. Oh, that was in down. Trash. Oh. Okay. Nothing helpful there. Let's go ahead and go back. We're going to go into this last. Let's try to SSH into this last one here. At 10.123.227.77. All right, let's see what we got here. Documents, login tokens. There we go. Guest login tokens for the month of May. What month are we? Do we know what month we're in the game? I have no idea what week we're in. All right, well let's see what else. That was under documents. Okay. Saved emails. Clogged pump. Let's see. Nope. Nothing helpful there. Recently deleted. Hey. Recently deleted. We got some stuff in here. Waves of Destruction. Nope. Okay. So this was under recently deleted. Let's look at sent. Nothing in sent. Trash. Mandatory cred update. Hey, that sounds promising. Haha, username and password. Let's see. Now let's see what this is. ECF. Hey. Environmental Containment Facility. To ensure our safety, we kindly ask that you inform your employees of their credentials. In 1 week to update your credentials, the account will be locked. So here are some default credentials. Let's do it. Oh, see, James, you're just trying to go too fast for the game. That's the problem. All right, let's go ahead and. Oh, okay. I love it. Let's do it. You can't escape the grid. All right, now let's do it. ECF. Let's SSH. We only got 10 minutes. Oh, oops. I forgot the IP address. I was getting too excited. Too excited to try these creds. 27.253.149. There we go. Boom. We're in. Hackerman says we're in. See if you can find anything inside these folders that looks like the virus. There it is, under documents. And look, it even says white. Quickly, use Zion to neutralize it. Zion. We got it. Perfect. We found and eliminated the pestilence horseman virus. Let's go ahead and open it, see what we get in here, what we can read. The nuclear, AZS. Let's see, anything else readable? Programmable. Uh-oh. Logic computer. You'll need this username and password. Username, oh, but the password's there. The password is there. Let's just go ahead and throw it into something e-payment. AZS password. I'm starting to notice a pattern. I'll send this data to Gungnir to examine, but in the meantime, I added it to your notes. Oh, cool. Rascal kept it for us, too. Oh. The final target we must save is Azure Star, the global megacorp in computer and electronics manufacturing based in Shanghai, China, within the Allied Asia Empire. Azure Star owes its ascension to sizable pieces of Asian market created by the development of the Great China Road and Belt System. It was one of the main financiers of the project, which increased its clout significantly. It leads the world in the design and manufacturing of the latest computer technologies. To power its own enormous computer networks and devices, Azure Star actually has its own nuclear fusion power plants that are situated off the Allied Asia Empire's coastline, which is controlled and managed by a sophisticated AI-run network. We're at the final stage. You can do this. Mission complete. That one took almost a half hour. But we did it, guys. Let's go ahead and go out to the map here. All right, so there is a dojo here. I'm not going to be able to run it today. Cut and stream a little bit shorter today. I only have a few minutes left. I do want to take a second to kind of show off some of the... I'm going to switch over to... you know what? Hold on, cancel. Let me go ahead and... Because if I can't... Can I switch to... Okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to mess up my save. I want to move over to explore real quick. So we just finished this one. There is a dojo here. There are 2 more networks to work on. Originally, the game ended here. But after a little while, they added this 8th network. And then also we have... Oh, they're showing locked. Okay. I'll have to access it through one of my other means later. So there are 3 other networks that we've created, one of which is file, one is using derb, and one is using SQL map. You finish these, and then we haven't pushed it out yet, but there will be another like major network coming for once you finish these. Awesome, you know, awesome things that we have coming down the pipeline. We are constantly working on this product. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. We got some exciting things coming in the future. I can't quite tease them yet. When I can, I will. And with that, guys, I thank you for joining my stream. Again, I am going to cut it a little shorter than the last couple days. I will be streaming again tomorrow, right around the same time. We'll see how things go. Maybe I'll stream a little earlier and get some extra time in so we can try and finish these last two networks tomorrow. So with that, have a great day, everybody. Thank you for joining the stream, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. See you guys.